Yeah, following up on the last effort, 14 minutes of dribble. It's weird, I have no idea. I'm just getting to the microphone. I don't know what I'm doing, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. If you don't give it a bell, how will you ever know? And yeah, as I said, this is going to be a show, but hopefully others will get such a high profile out of it. Um, and yeah, that's what it's all about. It's about saying, I can do something, and I'm hoping to do that with this thing on YouTube because I've seen some other Muppets on there, and they said that's what they are, fucking Muppets, mate. And I'm certainly not a Muppet. I've acted Muppet-like, but I'm certainly not a Muppeteer, mate. No Muppeteers in this fucking house. Anyhow, enough of that. But yeah, not quite right. As I've said before, I just wanted to showcase for. Oh, I've got these new fucking hell. I've got these. I'm going well, aren't I? I've got these new old school. I say old school. They're not old school. They're old fart. Fucking not old school at all. Old fart. Fucking things, so they don't fall off my head. It's because I'm fucking poor. See, I'm poor, so I've got two pairs of glasses because I can't afford transitions. That's what happens in poor people town. You can't afford them, so I've got these, and instead of putting down, because I fucking sit on them, down on them, smash them, like whatever. But yeah, they're fucking. Has me trying to fucking palm off as old school. You fucking old school, bro. Yeah, old fart. You fucker. Anyhow, we've sort of let that joke dry. Hopefully, I won't do it again. Have to explain that. Yeah. Well, but anyway, so what I suppose, trying to achieve is people. I've been in places and I've seen a lot of stuff where people, just it could be the way they look, the way they act, the way they talk, could be anything, but they fucking don't get the same opportunities, and they're fucking talented. In whatever field I may be talking about, which is, like, I'm not going to get into specifics, but yeah, and I've been at places where there's people that still they can't read and write. Fuck it, just that's an indictment on us, because it's always a way, traditional, like fucking my traditional education, although it was high, very high standard, it was accompanied with beatings and stuff. So how can you say that's a positive thing? Because like it's not just about reading and retaining information. It's about how you use and utilize that information. And from my way, the way I look at it, for the betterment of mankind and the people around you. Now you might say, "Oh, that's a bit of a soft cock attitude." No, I don't fucking care, mate. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? Like, just because you're fucking nice doesn't mean you're a walkover. You fucking try that, and yeah, not going to happen. But I really do believe that, and it's Star Trek, not a big Trek fan. Well, the new one's more action, but the concept of it, of everyone working for the betterment of mankind, and that's what everyone's job is focused towards. And what a fucking absolute great, but fucking yeah. I only have to turn on the news. See, that's not happening at the moment. But once again, I digress. As I said, this year we get back to talent, and because of the way you look, I find it now, and I've since especially through COVID, mate, I've isolated. It's become easy to isolate, and I certainly have struggled to find because you go to bed one night, you wake up 3.5 months later. It took me 6 months to look in the mirror, and mate, it's like someone else fucking took your head and gave you this fucker. This shit. Yes. Okay, I'll try and get the swearing down. It gave you this shit one. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, so it is. It's confronting. It really is. But now, as I said, what I'm trying to do now is I'll just get out there. So the isolation with COVID, I'm surely not the only person. I know I'm not the only one. So part of this too is coming out of COVID. let's get on the phone. I'll figure out how to do these questions, and I'll do some live stuff so you can type in and reach in, and that's what it's about. If you're feeling shit, get in there and get into it, because, man, seriously, I've been dead, boring. Sure, it gets better at some stage, but yeah, don't want to go there again. Too much of a hurry. And you deserve all the best, all the good stuff. You deserve it. Why? Just because, like, look different, feel, act different, or have things slower on the uptake, whatever it may be. It's, sorry, high CPU usage, poor person. Not the greatest laptop in the world, but yeah, once again, I don't know what I'll do. I think hopefully I'm still there. I'm going to shut YouTube down, where I was just watching my last 14-minute performance and fucking marvelling at how fucking really poor you can be without even trying to be poor. You actually try to do something good, to come across as, hey, how you going? I've been doing this for ages, and you don't. You don't at all, and it's really nice. I was telling myself before, for fuck's sake, hurry up, get on with it, will you? Because you dribble, you dribble. I'll get better. Even this was supposed to be a small apology for the last one, and we've been going, I don't know, there's a timer here somewhere, 6.5 minutes so far. It takes me 15 minutes to get my name out. So I fucking make, comedy routines. So you got 3 minutes. Fucking really? It's like me getting out there, picking up the microphone, 3 minutes up. Fucking drag me off. I'm the bird person. Anyhow, so yeah. What else? I know that, as I mentioned before, with the wise employment, I know that they're going to be helpful. And as I said, hopefully we can get people in, because I know there's some that they're connected to who are high profile and have gone through this. And whether it be, see, not everything's visual. Sometimes it's inside, sometimes you can't, you don't know by looking at someone. And they do, they have a mental health problem, they have an impairment, acquired or born with, or whatever it may be. You might not know, and they might not feel comfortable. And that's about us too, being, well, not us, but everyone else, and enjoying being accepted and saying, well, hey, you might look a bit different, you might act a bit, you might talk a little bit different, you might be a little bit more orange than than than, than others, but hey, that's okay. That's okay. Shouldn't stop you from getting a good job, contributing to society, doing all those things, having families, whatever it may be. Everyone deserves that, and pass that on. That fucking not everyone's the same, but we're all going for the same thing. And I really hope that I can get the hang of this, do the small ones and that. But at the moment, I'm just waffling on. Watch it if you want. If you don't, whatever. But hopefully, as I said, like I'll fucking disclose more as we go along. But at the moment, it's just about getting people on board, making us aware, and saying, fucking, hey, there's many of us out there. It's not quite Revenge of the Nerds, but yeah. Hey, I've even I've got, well, I'm getting tattooed. I lost all my tattoos, like fucking beautiful. I had thousands of dollars worth, but it was really, some of it I drew myself, and a lot of it was other artwork. But it's really, really nice, the sleeves, so nothing that I think I showed in the last one. But I have got enough, and I've saved, and I've been very frugal, and now that I'm ahead in rent and everything, and got my car paid off, I'm going to get my legs done. Because that's where they took all the donor sites from. So I can't get my left done. Need a knee replacement real soon. But so I might take this through that journey, because it's a real personal journey. It's going to be a life story. So that might be a good way to also, when we talk, it's been a pretty hectic life, man. You don't end up looking like this for no reason whatsoever. Alright. I suppose, you know what, I'm going to finish off by just fucking joking how much of a pain in the ass a disability and all this is visual and that. Just a little thing that you might think, what a. I'll tell you, okay, so, in my life, I've had beards and stuff like that, and I've had a shaved head. I went bald and that, but I used to have curly hair, mohawks, everything back in the day. But anyway, so in the 40s or 35, 40, I shaved it all and stuff. And I've had beards and I've had handlebar mows and I've had goatees and all that. And anyway, so when all this is happening and everything, I fucking hell, I thought, when everything got to the point, I thought, you know what, I'll just grow facial hair. They'll come apart, but they'll take a distraction, I'll feel better. Sweet, I'll grow facial hair. And so off we go. Because usually, it takes 6 weeks and I'm into a full good one and it looks good. Yeah, I've got a full one. In places it doesn't grow, but it's just all the places don't matter, they make it look good anyway. You would shave those places if it grew. So yeah, it grows well. So no, it doesn't grow in places. And not only does it not grow in places, it grows in like the most. So it doesn't grow in the middle. From here to here is grafted. Alright, so no growth. Little spikes, maybe one or two hairs that grow, and they're like small tree trunks. They chop them down the fuckers. Anyway, so I thought, no worries. Because before that I thought I'd grow a goatee, you know what I mean? So, and the goatee grows, this side, it grows from there, it goes really fluffy, and it goes all the way there, and then it stops right there. Stops right there, and all this grows, nothing, and all that goes down, so it would be huge. Anyway, so, okay, no dramas. Last but not least, I'll grow a handlebar. Fu Manchu handlebar, okay? No, this one, this one grows, it's fine. This one, however, stops about there. So what I have to do is try and grow this one with a bit of length and pull it down in the hope that this eventually will be that long that I can be able to pull it down and have the food, the full food. Unfortunately, it's really not looking promising. We've been going, I don't know, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and it's not looking promising. This one here is just, and it won't change colour too. This one goes all blondie and nice. It looks nice, It's a very mature blondie looking hair, This one, no, just fucking hair. Few road one, a couple of really dark black fuckers. No, not happening. However, I'm giving it a go. I'm giving it a go. So stay tuned for that. I mean, that in itself, seriously, that's some fucking good viewing, isn't it? Really. We can sit here mulling over how we're going to get this to grow just that little bit more fuller and longer. So Bernie doesn't look like the old poor man's Fu Manchu. And on that note, I'll leave you on that one. I don't really remember what we were talking about, but anyway, I know it was good. Be cool, be safe. I'm Bernie, much love, much respect. You know what else we're going to do? Hopefully, because as I said, I had a couple of dollars I paid my car off, and yeah, I was so stoked, man. It's a lot of money out of budget, My rent, I'm waffling again. My rent is 73 odd percent. Oh no, I think it's about 70 or 71% of my total pension rent alone. I fucking got the ledger the other year for 2.5 years. I paid my owner $47,500. Isn't that fucking awesome? Because I can't get a house. I can't get a house, mate. My rental isn't record is not enough. It's another subject we'll touch on. A lot of subjects that some of you's not be aware of, and some of you's been going fucking yeah, I get that. Because it is true. If you've got fucking 4 or 5 years rental, that should go. You should be allowed to get a house, or should go towards the decision that you get a house. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Anyhow, yeah. So those little things I can get for myself because I paid the car off. That's a real big plus, and I can do a couple of things for myself, which I'm happy about. And yeah, and follow me through with that. We'll follow through with that. But anyway, that's fucking better stuff. It's Bernie. Not quite right. Take care. Be safe. Stay away from the corona. Yeah, be safe and look after yourself. Make the right decisions for yourself. All right. And we all know what the right decision is. Just do it. Just Nike today. Just fucking do it. Anyhow, all right.